Hi there. Yeah, welcome so very much to the castle. Yeah, did you look around a bit when you came up here? Okay, yes, we have a witch school here. And you're interested. So I will first give you a little short tour so you can see how it looks around here. Yeah. So here is obviously the Great Hall, and here we can hold meetings and do work, and you already saw the courtyard. Yeah, you can see it from this side. It's a little bit more there. Yeah, so we work outdoors a lot as well when it suits us. So yeah. So if we go over here, here we have the healing room, and here we also have this magical fountain when we do healing work. So yeah, and if we go along here is the ritual room in which we light candles. You see there's lots of candle work going on, magic, and perform rituals. And here we also have this treasury in which to work money, abundance and wealth magic. So yeah, this is the basic for this floor. We have several other things, but we will come to them later on if so. But this is these floors, rooms that we use the most and work in. So yeah, we can go and sit down here in this little space here, and if you want to have something to drink, a tea or coffee, we have that here as well. So, and then I want to start out a little bit different, maybe someone won't be used to if applying to a school of sorts. But it's not a test. Nothing of this is a test. It's just to get to know you a little bit and understand how to make the groups more coherent. There are many who seek to these classes now, so from that we can make a decision what would probably benefit all the most. So, but it's not. We're not judgmental. Even when it comes to several questions that I will ask to come, you feel free not to answer if it feels that it invades your privacy or that you really don't want to. And also I don't expect you to know the answer to all the questions that I will ask. And as I said, it's not a test. It's to get to know you a little bit and also understand what your thoughts are around these things. So feel free to be open. We are pretty experienced in many areas and also have been through a lot of things, many of ourselves who work here and teach, so we will be understanding, and sometimes experiences really add to our capabilities to understand the range of things. So it can be actually very good, even if things we've been through may have not been what we felt was the best or so on. Difficult can lead somewhere as well. That's what I was going to say here. So yeah, are you comfortable there? Okay, because it's good if you're comfortable. So then I will say a few words here, and I want you to write down the first thought you get when you hear this. Maybe you have not heard all these terms even, and it's very general Wiccan or witchy symbolic hand tools and such. But even if you have not heard them, whatever comes into your mind when you hear the word, if nothing, that's fine too. So, but it's numbered there, yeah. So you can follow here, and I will mention the number as well, and then I will pause a bit, and then I will say an affirmation for you. So just relax and close your eyes, and of course you need to open them to write it down a bit. Yeah. This is just also part of getting to know you. But then I will have regular interview questions, you can say. And this is quite short, so don't be worried. So for the first, the Athame. I see clearly and make wise decisions. For number 2, the Pentacle. I manifest what I need. And for number 3, the Chalice. I love and am loved. Number 4, the Wand. I make creative change happen. And the Goddess for number 5. The Goddess. I am the beloved child of the Goddess. For number 6, the God. I am under the protection of the horned God. And then we come to the Sabbats. Maybe you are not familiar with them, but it's one every other month. And the first one is that I will start with here is the beginning of February. And so this is number 7, Imbok. I welcome goodness into my life. And number 8, Ostara. I am filled with a life force of renewal. And number 9, Beltane. I embrace my passionate nature. And number 10, Litha. I am filled with radiant and joyful power. And number 11, Lunasa. I offer myself at the altar of service. And number 12, Mabon. Something. I have everything I need. Number 13, Soin. I embody the wisdom of my ancestors. Number 14, Yule. My inner flame burns brightly. And then we come to some general symbols. A portal. is number 15, portal. I walk with courage through the doors of perception. And number 16, the fates. I am aligned with the true nature of my destiny. Number 17, the oak. I draw my strength from the earth. And number 18, a standing stone. I am part of the timeline of the ages. And number 19, familiar. I embrace my animal nature. And number 20, a ring. I am worthy of trust. And number 21, ritual mask. I show my true face to the world. And number 22, a kettle. I am bubbling with energy and intention. Number 23, raven. I accept the lessons of change. Number 24, butterfly. I rejoice in beauty. '25, Book of Shadows. I walk the path of wisdom. Number 26, Mandrake. I am connected to all living things. And number 27, Fox. I use my powers for good. Number 28, Weefolk. I give thanks for helpful friends. And number 29, Broom. I release what no longer serves me. And number 30, a pool of moonlight. I am in tune with divine inspiration. '31, chariot of fire. I am filled with courage and confidence. 32, number 32, the mare. I give my whole heart in tender love. And then for the last one, number 33, the harp. I accept praise and give it freely in return. So then, yeah, I can take that. Thank you. Yeah, you won't have to write anything else down. And if you want a copy back of this for some reason, I can fix that. Yeah. Okay, so then we will go to the general interview here. And those questions. And I want to remind you that you don't have to answer to anything. This is totally free. But we have found these questions very useful when it comes to figuring out what will be best for us and you, those who seek these courses in witchcraft. So first I want to hear a little bit about your history in our knowledge about paganism overall, and I will start with this. I will just have something here to write. I will write down a few answers also here then, if needed. So why are you interested in exploring paganism? Okay. And for this is just a brief first interview, and if we decide that you will be one of the ones that we think is fits the group and will participate in this, we will meet again and talk a little bit more in depth. So you don't have to go deep into the answers. It's just a little bit general, though, so we have a clue, you know. And what would you like to get out of this class? What are your goals? All right. Anything else? Yeah. And if you then feel like you want to go back to some of these or add something later on, you can connect with us, of course, and do so later on, and even after these questions, if you realize that you have something else you want to add there, it's fine. Why do you want to study specifically with me or us? Okay. How did you hear about this class and us? Yeah, I already know that, yeah. Okay. What will you do with the information you learn in this class? How will you apply it? Just thoughts you have for the moment on that. Okay. Yeah, great. Okay. So that is for the interest part. And then I want to ask you, how long have you been pagan, if you then consider yourself a pagan even? Okay. And tell me about your past history or experience with paganism. Okay. Yeah. What other pagan classes have you taken? Okay. for pagan. Usually, I mean, this is this umbrella expression when it comes to Druidism and so on, new paganism, but generally it's considered everything outside of these monotheistic religions that stem from the book religions, as they call it, Islam and Judaism and Christianity. So if anything outside of those, then you can mention that if so. Okay. Have you ever taken a pagan class online? Have you had other teachers in the past, and if so, who? Okay. How long did you stay with your past teacher or teachers? Yes, and that time. Okay. Why did you leave your past teacher or teaching situation? Yeah, okay, yes, a move. Yeah, it can be difficult. Some things you need to be present physically to participate and do it together, practically in the coven and such. The group, yeah. All right. Have you ever been initiated into a pagan, Wiccan, or occult tradition? If so, which one or which ones? What is your pre-pagan religious background? Christian, atheist, etc. And what impact has it had on your life? How has it informed your worldview? There are no wrong answers at all. Just your thoughts around this is what I'm really after here. To understand to get a clue on how you think around these things. Right. Okay. Have you ever been a member of a cult? If so, how was that resolved? Oh, yeah. Okay, great. So that was for the history part. And then I would like to ask, what is your favorite pagan-related book and why? Yeah. And what pagan books have you read? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what would you consider? Yeah. All right. Anything else that you come to think about? As I said, this is not a test or don't feel like you're on trial or like it's just checking you like that, but to get a general clue on where you are at on your path. Are there any particular deities you work with regularly, and how did that relationship come about? Okay. So, yeah, to know a little bit about your preferences and so on. Yeah. And then I want to ask, what is your experience with magic? I just briefly, so I get a clue, right? Okay. All right. How would you characterize your expertise with magic? Okay. What is your background in mythology? Yeah, me too. Second home was like the library and all those shelves I read through. Yeah, over and over. Yeah. Okay. How would you characterize your ability to use energy? Sometimes we use various words, different words, but actually work in the same way also. That's not too uncommon, so. But I would like to hear what phrases you use for it also. It's interesting. How would you characterize your ability to use energy? Okay. Yeah, the ways we work with it can also be very different. For now, what do you already know about this class? And just have already read a little bit of the topics that will be on the class, and you have one sheet there for, yeah. Okay. All right. So that's for the experiences. You have a little bit. Some questions related to that. And then I want to ask, how many other pagans do you know? As I mentioned, this is not to check you or anything. It's to get it clear. Somewhat. How would you characterize your relationship to the pagan community, either local or online? Okay, wait a second. I have to just. Okay. So. All right. Have you ever been to a large pagan event such as camping, public ritual, etc.? And how was that experience? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I was there too. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's great. So that was for the relationship to the community, and that also gives a clue on where you're at and what you know already, and so on, what you have experienced. So it can be good for us to have an understanding in that. And then we come to more philosophical and ethical questions. And then I want to ask, what are your feelings about religion in general? Yeah, just briefly, so it's okay. In your opinion, what is the difference between spirituality, religion, and belief, if any? Between spirituality, religion, and belief. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. So, what do you think is the function of religion in modern society? And I don't seek for right or wrong answers here. I just want to know what you're thinking, and so on, to get to know you a bit better. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. How important is spirituality in your life? Okay. So this was a little bit general religion and spirituality. So, and then I want to ask, what does the word paganism mean to you? All right. What aspect of paganism appeals or resonates with you most? Okay. Anything else? What importance does paganism have in your life? Yeah, it's a bit similar question sometimes. All right. And so that was just about the paganism overall. And when it comes to deity, then, what is your view of deity if you have one? All right. Okay. What does the goddess mean to you? Okay, yeah. As I said, this is not a test at all, so you don't have to feel like you flunk it. You can't do that. It's just, yes, you understand where you're at. So even if there are things that you are not yet connected with, then we know that. So that's the whole point of it. Yeah. What does the God mean to you? Okay. So yeah, they're doing some rituals or some close room here around with some music, so you hear that. All right. So, okay. Would you consider yourself a dualist? If so, what does that mean to you? Would you consider yourself a pantheist? If so, what does that mean to you? All right. How do you feel about working in a matrifocal tradition? Yeah. So that is just a brief few questions related to deity there. And then related to nature, how would you characterize your relationship with the natural world? Yeah. Yeah, and some of these questions one could go on and talk about, and there is a lot to go into there, but we will during the class, so this is just a few things. Okay. Great, that's good. How important is nature to your personal spirituality? Okay. How do you feel about animals and animal rights? So you're active in that one, yeah. Great, good. All right, and then we come to questions related to sex and nudity. What is your philosophy about sex? Yes, your thoughts and ethics around that and so on. If you have any thoughts you come to think about right now. Yeah. That would say how you see it overall. What is the place of sexuality in religion, if any? Yeah, the life force, right? Yeah. Okay. Do you feel that your sexual orientation has an impact on your spirituality? Now, how do you feel about homosexuality, bisexuality, transgenderism, and so on? Yeah. how do you feel about practicing skyclad? Yeah, meaning naked. And we don't practice like that in this tradition. This is more like, yeah, getting to know your preferences and your thoughts on things. Getting to know a little bit who you are. Yeah. And of course we will get more into any of these topics and so on and discuss them to come as well if you start a class with us. So, okay. Any other thought on that? Okay. And then I want to ask you, this was them, yeah, those questions. Do you follow any particular ethical code, such as the we can read? If so, how does that affect how you handle the situations in which you find yourself? Yeah, you know about the we can read, yeah. Yes. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we all have different paths, and and that's good. That's great. So we don't have to agree on anything really. But for certain groups and discussions, so on, it could be good that the aims are the same or similar. So, give an example of an unethical situation you found yourself in. How did you handle it? Okay. Thanks. Yeah, that's enough. We don't have to have a lot of examples there. It's just to get to know how you think about things and so on. In your view, what is an example of an ethical grey area and why? Yeah. All right. And how do you feel about doing magic for someone else without telling him or her? Okay. If you have a romantic partner, have you told him or her that you're exploring paganism? Why or why not? What was the response if you did? Okay, that's also pagan. Yeah. Okay. Is it okay to do a love spell on someone? Why or why not? I'm not saying anything about that, just to let you get to know what your thoughts are. And many of us have not exactly the same ideas on those, on various topics, so we're just interested in your view at the moment, so that may change as well. So, yeah. How do you feel about lying? Are there circumstances under which it is okay to lie? Yeah. Okay, I will just check one more thing here. If I skipped a bit here. No. So that was for some of the ethics, and now we will move into the more politics area. What are your feelings about being in or out of the closet about your paganism? Which are you? All right. Okay. Do you think it's okay to out other pagans, and why or why not? How do you feel about Christianity? So briefly, yeah. Right. How do you feel about Islam? I think that's enough for now. Do you consider yourself more liberal or more conservative? Okay. How do you feel about war? Yeah, none of us probably, hopefully, would like that. But, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, yes. How do you feel about feminism? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any causes you are particularly dedicated to, and why? Yeah, the animal. Yeah. Okay, and yeah. Oh, great. So now we have gone through those, and there are some personal questions and physical and mental health questions to go through here, and then we will be done for now. So, as I said before, feel free not to answer if you don't feel like it. And so, what do you think your personality strengths are and weaknesses? Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. It's okay. Okay. And then yeah. Yeah. That's all right. Do you consider yourself an extrovert or introvert, or why? Yeah. Some people doesn't even consider those terms, but if you relate to one of those. What things in life give you the most satisfaction, happiness? Right? Okay. And so that was a little bit general. Now I want to ask you about, related to the class here, how do you learn best? Hands-on, lecture, group work, independent study, etc. And why? If you know any particular way that suits you the best. Okay. Which do you prefer, working in groups or working alone? Why? All right. Yes. Under what conditions or circumstances do you learn best? Yeah, if you have noticed. All right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I want to ask you to tell me about a time when someone challenged your credibility, and how did you handle it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Tell me how you would deal with a fellow student with whom you were having a problem or personality conflict. What do you think, as for now, anyways? Yeah. I would probably think you would. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, we are different, and yeah. Yeah, so some go straight on and some avoid it more, and so yeah, it doesn't have to be wrong anything. It's just that we are different. Okay, that's interesting. What one person has been most influential in your life, and why? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Sharing that, yes. Yeah, I understand that. So, yeah. Okay, that was for some interpersonal stuff. And now I want to ask you a bit questions related to stress here. Are you nervous about joining our class? If so, why? Okay. In general, what scares you most and why? Okay. What stresses you out and why? Okay, thank you. Tell me about your self-care. What do you do to handle stress? Yeah, just some examples is good. Yeah, so we get a clue. That's enough. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and our class schedule. You see that there also how we have scheduled that. Can you fit that in your regular schedule? Do you live close enough to get to class regularly? Do you have or need transportation? Some can join each other, and otherwise, yeah. Oh, good to know. What other commitments do you have that might conflict with class? Are you in a place in your life when you can devote the necessary amount of time to this class? How does you feel? Yeah. Okay, and then we will get to this when the schedule and logistical questions are done. The physical and mental health questions. We start with the physical then. Do you have any allergies to animals, foods, perfume, bee stings, incense, etc. that we need to be aware of? Do you need any special physical accommodation to do the activities covered in the class? Okay. Do you have any health issues, epileptic seizure, insulin reaction, etc. that might arise in the class that we should know about? Okay. Great. And for the mental then, how would you characterize your current state of mental health? Yeah, we want to know what your thoughts are. Okay. Is there anything you would like us to know about your mental health? Have you experienced any trauma in your life that might have an impact on your experience in the class? We work a bit with some deep trance and such, and yeah, that could be good to know, to be aware of and extra careful maybe, or yeah, for us to know about. Okay. Are you on prescribed medication for a mental health issue? If so, are you seeing a doctor and or a therapist regularly? Do you have any psychological issues that you think we should know about? Okay. Have you ever had a nervous breakdown or a psychological break? If so, please explain that. Okay. Have you ever been diagnosed with a personality disorder? If so, which one? Yeah, this is just very brief, and yeah, if one wants to go deeper into any of these questions and talk later, we can do that. But yeah, I need to hold my schedule, so we have a couple of minutes left here now. So I go through them a bit quicker, but have you ever been institutionalized, and if so, why? Okay. And then we had drug and alcohol questions. How would you characterize your drug or alcohol use? Yeah. Have you ever had a problem with drug or alcohol addiction? And are you in recovery? Okay. Have you had any kind of drug or... So I'm sorry for the interruption there. Someone thought it was no one in here. So okay, so we have just a few questions left to go over here, and then we will get back to you about what we thought for now about this within a couple of weeks. But for the next question here about drug and alcohol, have you had any kind of drug or alcohol treatment, and if so, was it successful? Are you prone to binge drinking or drug use? Are there any modifications you might ask us to make, for example, juice instead of wine in ritual to accommodate your recovery? Okay. And if you come to think about additional things, as I said, just get back to us and let us know, so that's okay. And just a few background check questions here. Have you ever been charged with a crime? If so, what was it, and how was the situation resolved? Right. Have you ever been incarcerated? If so, for what crime and for how long? Okay. Have you ever been violent with others? And what were the circumstances, if so? Okay. Yeah, then I think we have what we need for now, and we'll go through it with my colleagues, and then we will get back to you with the results. And it was a pleasure meeting you, so thank you very much.